SPY stepping down a little bit now. Qs as well. Everything's a little bit of selling coming in here. SPY just kind of meandering all over the place here right now. You know, direction's up, but it's very, very slow. All right, Costco selling off. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it certainly is. It is right here. Interesting price action. If you look at the SPY, that big, huge red candle right there, that was on Thursday. And you look at Costco. Oops, trying to look at Costco. This was the Thursday candle on Costco. Notice how well it held up during that big sell-off. But this is not very impressive here today. I'm not sure that algo line is good anymore. Yeah, it is. It's kind of in a wedge here. Yeah, selling off, trying to get below the algo line. Had a big hammer by here on the Wednesday. Ions popping out of compression off a high connection reversal. Thank you very much. IONS. Yeah, that's one we've watched quite a few times. And that's a nice chart on IONS. Really nice chart. Long grind high, but it hasn't really moved much, as you can see, for a good long time. But we get a nice little move in it today, and it is bouncing off of the 8 right here. If you look at Fibonacci candlesticks, see it, Fibonacci candle right here on the 5-minute, right there. Fibonacci on the daily as well, by the way. There's a daily Fibonacci who actually occurred here. Right. SPY drifting back down again a little bit. IWM outperforming the SPY right now. Q's not trading with the SPY. All right, check for questions here. Oh, pretty good. Again, a very, very slow day. The market's grinding higher, but it's very, very slow. Okay, I'll be right back. coffee. Wanna go outside? Wanna go outside? Wanna go outside? Wanna go outside? Let's go outside. No? You wanna stay right where you are? Okay. Good. Very good. I'm gonna open the front door so you can see it, okay? There you go. There you can see what's going on. All right, back. Sorry, I had to take a quick break here for a minute. Not an awful lot happening. You can see the market's just kind of grinding slowly, slowly higher. Tiny, tiny little candles. Not much force at all. SPY has, it's right at the 15 exponential moving, simple moving, I'm sorry, 15 exponential moving average on the daily, 668.12. 668.12. It's right at the 15, exponential moving average on the daily chart. Just below the 50. Very, very tight resistance above here. SPY rolling over here, you can see the momentum change here. Break down below the 8 and try to break below the 15. With if it breaks below there, you have room down here to the VWAP. I mean, that's a potential SPY super system short. Even though the market's up today, remember you're trading against the trend. But there is some room to downside. I'm not going to touch it right here, but for those nimble folks, I'm just going to watch and see what the market does. It's been pretty strong today, so we are getting a little bit of selling. This is the first time we had a little bit here, but if we get below the 15, we haven't been below the 15 all day. Momentum just chopping, but again, the 15 is the key here. Remember, I like to use the 8 and the 15 together. If it breaks below the 8, a lot of times the 15 will hold like it did here, here, here. All three of those breaks of the 8 were supported on the 15. This one is breaking below the 15. It hasn't completed yet, but it's breaking below the 15. And if I click over and take a quick look at Fibonacci candles on here, I'm going to blow this up to see what they look like. Yeah, we're getting a Fibonacci reversal right here. Fibonacci reversal on the SPY. Hasn't completed the candle yet, but it's likely to remain this way. Thanks. I took some spot puts as quick as I could. But I'm not gonna give these things much room. Again, we do have room down to the VWAP here, down to 665, but I don't know that it'll go that far down. Again, I took a smaller position than I usually do because I'm trading against the trend. I mean, let's be honest, we're trading against the market here. The market's been up all day, and this is the first real break below the 15 we've had. So it's a little tentative because there's been a lot of buyers around all day long. This is the first indication we've had of some selling. Whether it'll last, who knows? I'm a lot more confident in that than the bullish trades I took. SNDX breaking out, Ari, on a Fibonacci reversal. Thank you very much. I'll take a look at it in a second. I got this trade on I need to watch. So. It's trying to bounce again here. This was a little concern I had. Coming right up against the 8 and 15. If it gets through the 8 here, I'm out. Market internals also starting to turn up. Still fighting that 8 and 15 right here. Coming back down a little bit. And this is switching yellow to blue, but that's just because this thing is bouncing around down here. But you see, it's pretty low. We're pretty low on the momentum right now. Still coming in. Omar, O-M-E-R-R-E, doing fine. Look at it. Again, I'm watching my SPY puts. Yeah, the OMER was a nice move here in OMER. Very nice. Nice breakout here. Another biotech. Looks really good. Got some resistance way up here. 1146. Nice look on Omer. That's a good one. You had one other one there, Ari. I'm sorry I didn't get it. SNDX. Yes, SNDX. Yeah, another nice breakout. Another biotech moving up. Biotech's been pretty good. IBB has been pretty good. It's up again today nicely, about 1%. Again, I'm watching the SPY here. I'm still on the SPY puts. I'm profitable in them at the moment. Okay, I took profits in my SPY puts. Okay, so I'm on a SPY. I took profits in the SPY puts. It wasn't a big trade. I mean, it kept bouncing up and down, bouncing up and down. I get in for 157 and I get out for about 165, so about $8. It's too much chopping around here. I'm not gonna force it here. Again, it's coming right back up. Notice how the 8 is trying to get through the 15 to set up a short break, a short setup as the 8 breaks down through the 15, but hasn't done it yet. Very unsure market here, very unsure. About 12 o'clock, a little after 12 o'clock. Again, I'm on a SPY. That's 3 SPY super system trades I've had today. 2 to the bullish side, 1 to the bearish side. All of them worked so far, but this was a fairly small one right here. Pretty small trade. A lot of sideways motion in the market right now. Sideways, yeah, Google's starting to bounce. It pulled back pretty good. Nvidia, nice little move there. Now it's kind of sidetracked. Taiwan semi Moved up nicely, kind of drifting down now. Tenant healthcare. Healthcare stocks have been very strong today. Most of them have. Tenant's up nicely, 9% on Tenant after a gap up this morning. Most of the profits have been, most of the gains have been in gap ups on a lot of these stocks. And SPY just kind of meandering sideways here now. Spotify, a nice short setup here as well. Again, a doji sandwich setup here on Spotify to the downside. It's pretty expensive. I'm going to look at a 570, 565. Put debit spread on it. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. It's 235. That's too much. Too close to the 250. The spreads aren't that terrible either.
On LCTX, talk of some positive comments.
I might take a 565, a 560, to try a 567.50, 562.50. 30 cents. I don't think I'm going to get filled at 30 cents. That's 567.50, 562.50 on spot. I think I can do that. That's I don't know how much if I'm actually going to get filled in this or not, but I'm putting it in. It's a put debit spread on Spotify. I'm trying a 567.50, 562.50. Slightly out of the money, but see what I can get filled at. Yeah. Set 30 cents midpoint. Now it's $1.83. Which actually isn't too bad. No fill on that though. I'm gonna take it off. Gonna cancel that. Can't really find a decent pricing on any of the Spotify, so I'm not gonna mess with it. SPY bouncing back up again. Again, I'm out of my SPYs. I took a small profit in the SPY puts. About 12.16. Again, market just kind of grinding up slowly today. Thanksgiving week usually is fairly slow in the market. This light here moving up, nice little moving light. Looked at that one earlier today. Daily chart's very nice. It's breaking out right here. Options in light are extremely expensive. It's trading at 290, 250 basically. The calls at 290, 250 are 1010 by 1270. 1010 by 1270. About $11 above the intrinsic value. Really, really crazy options on that. I put an order in on light to get a 295, 292.50, 295 for $1. I don't know if it's gonna ever get filled. 292.50 to 295. If I can get for $1, I'll take it. It's in the money, so it's actually in the money right now. But I don't know if I'm gonna get filled on it. The spreads are so wide. It's just way too wide. It says it's printing $1, but I can't get filled on it. Probably would need a little bit of a pullback. So I just leave it there. If I get filled, fine. If I don't care. Market bouncing back up above the 8 and the 15 again here. Nice little bounce up again. We're watching the SPY. 50-day moving average is a key level on the SPY. Haven't got there yet. It's right at the 15 right now. Very important level. And no fill on my light. It's printing $1.20 now, so I'm probably not going to get filled on it. Right, not finding much to trade here, just looking through some stocks. Sacklin, Thoughts on MP for day trade? Yeah, I mean, it's the 5 minute chart doesn't look bad, right? I mean, this is a pretty nice move on it. The difficulty we got is with daily chart on this thing. Again, when you're trading, you're just trading on 5 minute candlesticks. I understand, but you see where we are, right between the 8 and coming up on the 15 here. So because that resistance is there, it just don't have enough space to the upside for me to justify trying to take that trade. Gary, the strikes, I didn't get filled on coin. I'm on light. I'm done with it. I looked at a couple of different strikes on there, a couple of combinations. I was looking at the 293, 50, 295. I'm looking at 295, 297, 50. But the spreads are too wide, and I just can't get filled in any of them. When expiration on spot, it was going to be this week, but I didn't take it. I didn't get filled on it. Yeah, 11:28. Any debit spreads I do are always this week, just like any straddles or strangles are always this week. Light options are too wild for me. It took shares. I think shares is a good way to go on it. I suspect the shares are even spread pretty wide as far as the bid ask on them. I don't know. I'm not looking at them right now, but I imagine the bid ask is pretty wide. Posted before you canceled. Okay, that's fine, Gary. No problem. The spreads on light, 292.71 bid, 293.98 ask. That's not that bad. It's about a buck spread on the bid ask on the actual stock itself. SPY's running into the 15 EMA on the daily. That's the SPY how it pulled back here, get down below the 8 and the 15, then come back up through it again. But look at the IWM in comparison. Stronger. Triple Q's fairly similar, but not quite as weak as the SPY was. Actually, I like the IWM long. IWM got room to about 240.80 right now. So this is a decent long right here, coming off the 15 and the 8, right there for a quick SPY super system trade. It's definitely got relative strength compared to the SPY. See, the SPY is bouncing up here pretty nicely now, but IWM looks better. I took some IWM calls. We took the 238s. One strike of the money, 238s. I paid $1.57. They're $1.60 right now. I'm not looking for any big moves in this thing. If I can get 10, 20 cents out of this thing, I'll be happy. Again, IWM's got good relative strength to the market. IWM pushing here. Pretty close to where I'm going to get out. Because I mean, the day hasn't been this strong that I'm going to just ride this thing for. I don't think it's going to keep on going. Plus, the SPY is getting close to the 50-day moving average, which is going to slow the market. When it gets there, it's definitely going to hit some resistance. Well, it should hit some resistance, and the other stocks along with it will probably slow down as well. Market internals are moving up pretty nicely here right now. And again, I'm still riding this IWM just for a quick trade. I'm aware of this standard deviation line up here. SPY also coming in just a bit here. Q's still holding up pretty nicely. Now they've gotten some relative strength. IWM just kind of chopping right around here. Pretty much even on the trade right now. SPY drifting down toward the 8. as is the IWM. They're not going to give a lot of rope to this thing. Light pullback from when I was looking at it for a debit spread. Again, I took it off. I didn't get filled on it, so I didn't stay with it. All I'm in right now is the IWM. The market internals just kind of choppy now. They were moving up pretty nicely. Now they're just chopping. IWM sitting right on the 8 exponential moving average. Hey Nick, how are you? Quick question. You've seen me refer to market internals and seen them on your charts. Are you using VOLD or ADD? I'm using VOLD, and then on TC2000 I use T2104. T2104 on TC2000. It's different than the VOLD a little bit. I like the T2104, but I can't put that on here, so I use the market internals using the VOLD. And basically just looking at the momentum on the VOLD. This is indicating momentum on the VOLD. Yep, you're right. It's VOLD. There's a lot of them you can choose from. I like the market internals on that. I mean, you're looking at price action. I mean, but I like to see what the price action is on the stocks versus the SPY, and looking at the market internals versus the SPY. You know, if I'm long a stock and or I'm long a SPY and the market internals start to get weak, even if the SPY keeps going up, I'm very cognizant of that there could be a reversal if the market internals get weak and the market stays strong. At some point in time, there's going to be a reversion to the mean, so I'd just be aware of that. Again, I'm in the IWM long right here. Pretty close to taking profits in IWM. Okay, I just took profits in IWM. So that's another SPY. That's I think 1, 2, 3. That's 4 or 5 SPY super system trades I've had today. I haven't really traded much else. I got that sell H on, which is a test case on a new strategy I'm trying, but I'm just leaving that on. But right now I'm out of the IWM. I'm going to get ready for lunch here pretty soon, so it's one of the reasons I'm getting ready to close things out. Now I'm watching the SPY closely as it nears the 50-day moving average. SPY right now 669.31, 669.31 on the SPY. is the 50-day moving average. So about 50 cents away. The 50 simple moving average is looming just above here on the SPY right now. All right, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to go ahead and close down the YouTube feed. Thank you very much, YouTube. Oh, you're welcome, Nick. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here today. I'm going to be back again tomorrow. It should be about 11:30. I have a dentist appointment in the morning, so I'm not sure if I'll be here at 11:30 or not. It just depends. But as soon as I get back, assuming I'll be trading. I'll go ahead and open the YouTube feed then. But I will be gone in the morning for a bit. I'll be here. I'll be in the room for the market open, but I got to leave probably around 10:15 or so. Then hopefully I'll be back fairly soon after that. We hope. All right, I'm going to shut down YouTube. Thanks very much, YouTube folks. I appreciate you being here today. Appreciate your questions, and we'll see you tomorrow. Again, rightlinetrading.com if you're interested in my in the software, SPY Super System software, which is I've had 4 or 5 trades off of this today. Just quick intraday trades, all winners. All winners. I know a lot of folks in the room have been trading the SPY Super System today for some really, really nice wins. So that worked out nicely for me. Or you can join the room, the options room I have, or the alert service. Just go to go to rightlinetrading.com, or talk to Rory. Rory's at 786-732-4656. Probably have to leave him a message, but either way, if you're interested in the software or in the room, please go to rightlinetrading.com or talk to Rory. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Have a great afternoon. Trade well.